Hello? What's up, guys? This is Ben Bingo here. I know it's been a while since I made a video. Basically, my mom made me get a job. It was like get a job or get a new house, and it's like probably easier just to get a job and start working, dude. So I've been working, and like when you get home from work, you don't really want to make a video. You just like kind of want to go to bed and like not like speak anymore. It's just like tired. Like how like sometimes you're tired, but it's a different kind of tired. Like it's not tired like ready for bed. It's tired like you just don't want to see anybody or do anything. So basically, I've been doing that for the past little while, but recently I've been having like a thought in my brain. Like it won't stop thinking it. Like how usually when you have a thought, it's just kind of like it's like a one and done thing, right? Like you think it, and then once you know it, you don't have to think about it again, right? Like 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 when you see Becky come back from summer break and like she's like developed, and you're like, whoa, well, Becky got busty. And like once you know that, you don't really have to keep thinking it because you already know it. But like this is different, where this is like a thought that like my brain keeps like thinking. So I figured maybe if I like talk about it, maybe like there's something missing in my life. I don't know, dude. Like your brain knows more than you do about this stuff. So I figured I'd just start talking and then we could just work through it together. So basically, here's the story. The other day I was walking to work in the rain, which like, whatever, it's just water, you just kind of like, if once you get a little wet, you're already wet and doesn't bother you anymore. So I was walking in the rain. And like, like when it rains, like worms and snails kind of like show up and start walking around too. And you're like, yeah, what's up, dude? So I was waiting at a red light, right? And I was like kind of waiting. And I looked down and I saw a little snail guy like just kind of going across the sidewalk. I thought it was weird because it's like, dude, where could a snail be going? Like he was picking up speed, doing like that grow and shrink thing to like move along the ground. And I thought it was weird, like, bro, why is he going in such a hurry? Like, what's the snail got to go to? But then I kind of like, as I thought about that snail, I realized like, aren't I kind of like the same thing? Like, I'm like, what am I but like just a snail, like slowly going across the sidewalk of life? I'm going to this job I don't like, making money I don't spend, just kind of like working for nothing, and it's like, what's the end goal here? And like kind of like how like then when I stepped on the snail, and then it kind of like the shell cracked and like it stopped, like it died basically. And I was thinking like, I thought it'd be funny. It wasn't funny, but anyway. So I was thinking about that too, and it's like isn't life just like stepping on me as I'm making my way across? Like that snail made it so far. Like what if he was like I only saw him like on the sidewalk. What if he started in like Japan or something, and like his life was leading him here, and it was just cut short, unceremoniously, by just something. And like, what about my life journey? Like, am I destined to just die on the sidewalk with nothing to show for it? Well, maybe the snail had something to show for it. You never really know what's up with someone's life. But like, I've just been thinking about that a lot lately, where it's like, what does it all mean? Like, should I keep working this job I hate just so I don't get kicked out of my house? Like, what if I should I just get kicked out of my house and just like force myself to do something? Not just like work 5 days a week and then sleep the other two to recover so I can work 5 more days the next week. It's like, what's it all working towards, dudes? And like that, like how many snails are out there, man? Like, are they all like, do they even realize how futile it all is? To like go across that sidewalk, and like what happens when they get there? I don't know. So anyways, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm not too sure what it means. I feel like I'm just not smart enough to understand what my brain's trying to tell me there. So like, if you guys have a grasp of like what kinds of stuff your brains think when it's like about life and stuff, like just let me know, because I'd really like to hear some second opinions. That's it for me. Yo, dude, when did you get here? That's my buddy. That's my other update, I guess. I basically stole this dog from this chick's house, like we hooked up, and then like I saw it there, and I was like, dude, that's pretty cool, and I took it. So now I have a dog.